In the grand story of the National Youth Service Corps, few names stir as much debate, admiration, and reflection as that of Colonel Peter Kolawole Obasa, a scholar, a soldier, a reformer, a man whose time at the helms of NYSC remains one of the most dramatic chapters in its history. Born with a keen intellect and armed with a combined honors degree in geography and history, alongside a master's in public administration, Colonel Obasa wasn't just another military administrator. He was a visionary who saw NYSC not merely as a youth scheme, but as a powerful engine for national integration and self-reliance. When he assumed command as Director General of NYSC in 1979, Nigeria was in flux. A new generation of universities and college was springing up across the nation. The Corps was growing fast, the logistics were daunting, and the economy was shrinking. But Colonel Obasa was undeterred. He launched an era of expansion and transformation that pushed NYSC beyond its early limitations. It revised the orientation program, introducing drills, discipline, and structure that gave the Corps its now familiar paramilitary identity. That single reform redefined NYSC experience for generations to come, turning thousands of young graduates into disciplined, united Nigerians ready to serve. He also introduced the NYSC Farms, an ambitious vision designed to make the Corps a driver of agricultural self-sufficiency and national development. His goal? To transform the NYSC from a symbolic service into a strategic national project with real economic impact. And his innovation didn't stop there. Long before his NYSC appointment, Obasa had been instrumental in transforming the Nigerian Defense Academy into a degree-awarding institution for ever-changing military education in Nigeria. During his early years at NYSC, his leadership was widely praised. Staff described his administration as angelic, disciplined, transparent, and efficient. He was in many ways the right man at the right time, and without warning, the wind changed. In 1984, after 5 years of groundbreaking service, Colonel Peter Obasa was suddenly arrested. The charge? Accepting kickbacks in NYSC contracts worth millions of naira. To him, it was not just an accusation, it was betrayal. He faced a special investigation panel, a body he later condemned as kangaroo court. According to Obasa, laws were rewritten to fit his case. The public was locked out of the hearings and evidence was distorted. He claimed he never handled the contracts in question, that his delegated officers managed those affairs, and that the funds involved were drawn from an unfamiliar central bank facility outside the scheme's official budget. Despite his protests, the verdict came swift and harsh. He was convicted, his reputation shattered, his legacy, at least for a time, overshadowed. For 7 years and 56 days, Colonel Obasa lived behind bars, his words reduced to walls and silence, and within that isolation, something else was born, a deeper conviction in faith, forgiveness, and truth. When he finally walked free in 1991 under the administration of General Ibrahim Babangida, Obasa was no longer the same man who had walked into prison. He was older, humbler, and spiritually awakened. He spoke not of revenge, but of lessons learned, chief amongst them integrity, documentation, and the courage to stand alone when truth is on your side. He often said, "Be honest at all times, be focused, and be your own man. Always put every instructions in writing." In his later years, as age slowed his steps, but not his spirit, Obasa continued to speak about the NYSC with passion. He called it one of Nigeria's greatest experiments in unity, an institution he still believed could be a force for national renewal. Today, the echoes of Colonel Obasa's tenure still resonate across every NYSC camp, from the morning drills to the discipline instilled in Corps members nationwide. His reforms became the very backbone of the NYSC we know today, structured, purposeful, and resilient. Yes, his story is one of brilliance and blemish, of vision and controversy, but above all, it is the story of a man who gave everything to a national dream and paid dearly for it. And so, in the Chronicles of NYSC legends, the name Colonel Peter Kolawole Obasa stands not just as a cautionary tale, but as a testament to courage, conviction, and the enduring power of belief in one's mission. Because legend legends, even when wounded, leave legacies that refuse to die. This has been Chronicles of NYC Legends, the tumultuous tenure of Colonel Peter Obasa, a special feature from editorial OBS Abia, celebrating the men and women who shaped the spirit of national service.